Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's coming off a 6 RBI game. Can't wait to watch this guy hit. I'm hoping there are runners on to see if he can continue this clutch hitting.
Alex Wood gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball. One of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in the lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Wood into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Bellinger's got it. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Jose Quintana will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Seager aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to the right side. Baez able to get there, and the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But it bends just foul into the second deck. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's only 1 for 10. Hit in the air out to center field. Springer is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First offering on its way. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Bryant over to his right, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 3 for 15. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Batting 10, second baseman.
The next Hubba, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Wood has his target. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
So 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Verdugo is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Yep, 3-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
The pitcher, Alex Wood, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 8. Shortstop.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, Jose Quintana. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. Here's Juan Lagares. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he brings with him a .313 batting average. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Popped him up. Baez ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Corey Seager. Guess he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got two quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's George Springer. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
To 1-2 now. And that one just missed outside. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
The count now at 2-2. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's there, but oh, he missed it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one too.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Harper takes his lead at third with one away. Ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Wood sets. 0-1 on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled away. Next 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Now batting, first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He drew a walk his first time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And that misses, ball 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Striding in once again, Chris Taylor, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Here's a strike. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
No runs, no hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Javier Ryan.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Lagares at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Taylor has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. That misses. 1 and 2. Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Now in the box, Alex Verdugo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Verdugo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box now, Alex Wood. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Line towards center field. Springer is there. Let's see if they try it. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Corey Seager. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Way in front of that fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The next 1-2 pitch. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way after the mound to pay a quick visit. In now is Yasiel Puig. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Wood, the runner at third. Seager at second. Kipnis at first. 1 gone. That's wide. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up. But you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Harper. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Three runs already home here. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Three and 1 the count now. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Yu Darvish answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Chris Taylor will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Darvish offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 1-1. 1-2 now. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, Dero.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. Here it comes, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Austin Barnes would be next. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and this is going to be a foul ball. Set. Here's the 3-1, and that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. Hey now.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Slow grounder to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs nothing. Striding into the box, Trevor Story. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Story, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, Dero, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
The 0-1 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Story leads off second with nobody out. A little bit outside. 2-1. The 2-1. There's a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's George Springer. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Tough sinker on the inside corner. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Set and the 3-1 pitch. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
The left fielder, number 34.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swinging a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Chris Bryant will be next. 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Another full count offering on its way. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, he's been battling all game long and been a real warrior. But there's only so many pitches in an arm, no matter how tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see because he looks like he's done to me.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Gio Gonzalez is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Here's Chris Bryant now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Gonzalez comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. LA's on top 5-0. Alvarez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 12.
Andrew Toles is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Tapper right back to the mound. And he is in there.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. As soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Tolles on at first, nobody out. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Boy, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's Corey Seager as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A couple of walks for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Kipnis. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball two.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now the 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. from the stretch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. Bouncer up the middle. Story plays it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On to the 7th now in Game 3. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 18,
Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And that misses 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
up next for the Cubs, catcher, Gary.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Hey.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip.
First baseman, Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 1-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris
Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Taylor leads off first with 1 away. Two and two.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Line to the right side. Henniger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher, Austin Barnes.
So striding forward now, Austin Barnes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. James Hoyt is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Kike Hernandez is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Number 14.
So striding in, Trevor Story, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 12.
Jesse Winker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, look at the sliding Scott. He's out. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. In now, George Springer. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Dodgers lead this one 6-0. Pedro Strop enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Pedro Strop.
Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. One and 0 pitch on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 3-0 now. Stroke, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
3-1 the count now. The 3-2 pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Haniger in pursuit, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Juan Lagares. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Seager. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Ball 1, no strike.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Tony Cingrani comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Tony Cingrani.
And now Bryce Harper. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
The left fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
0-2 count and the pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Cingrani playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hop high in the air. Taylor is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Bellinger is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right into the shift. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers are right back in the series. They take game 3 here at home as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Los Angeles trail 2-1 in this postseason series. Alex Wood is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.